Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Do I look and sound tired? Well, it's early, very early in the morning. We're going on a road trip. We are going to Quebec's MONT TREMBLANT, to be exact, in Quebec. It's our first long road trip since last year when we went to Ottawa, so come join along. Well, that's what we got. As you can see, 485. Usually around 500 kilometers. So I don't think it's a degradation issue. I think it's just a battery calibration. So we're charged up. We're gonna go down for this road trip a good ways, down into the teens probably, and then charge back up. So let's see if it calibrates from there. We got a few stops along the way. We're gonna use our friend, the Better Route Planner, to help us out. I'll be honest, I rarely use this hatch underneath here. Usually that hatch just has stuff for the Tesla, like the charging cables and some extension cords and stuff like that. But for this road trip, I've included it in there. But I've also had room to even put that's our clothing bag, which is a pretty good sized duffel bag. And it fits in there fine. Some say electric vehicles can't do road trips. Well, let's see. First of all, we have the cargo space and the size. Go on a long road trip. That's perfect. And the range and range anxiety, like I already showed you, is 485 kilometers. We're going to MONT TREMBLANT, which is just over maybe about 650 kilometers. Let's see how good it is with this electric vehicle. So let me show you our route here. This is where we're starting from. Sorry, it's grayed out, but I don't want you to know where I live. And then I'm gonna take the 407 just to get through, because it's Wednesday at 7 a.m. If you live in the GTA, you know to take that 401 across the city is nuts. So we're gonna spend some money and take the 407. Then we're gonna go all the way to Kingston, and we're only gonna splash and dash there for like 5 or 10 minutes. Basically, we'll be there. We'll get there just after 2 hours. And then we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna go to Cornwall, and Cornwall is where we're gonna stop, do the majority of it where we rest and eat and everything, and that'll be about an hour and 45 minutes after Kingston. Okay, do we have everyone? Yeah. Quentin? We're full, so we have limited regenerative braking. Oh, that's normal, because the battery is completely full. Okay, we're off. Everything's set. We are 485 kilometers of range with limited regen. So the cool thing with this new Better Route Planner, this version, when you put that up, it's fine. You can see all your stats and your stops and everything. But when you put it up right next to the stops, I'll zoom in there, it shows you different little things there, like how long it's going to take, what ETA is, the time set. Says 10:17, how many kilometers, how much you're going to spend in those 6 minutes that you're going to be charging from 32 to 48. Gives you little information bubbles. That's cool, the new version. Okay, let's keep track of our mileage too. We started this trip here 6 kilometers ago, so we minus 6 kilometers from our August tally here. So we started at 175. So we'll know when we get to Montreal how much we have at MONT TREMBLANT when we minus it from 175. Okay, just coming up to 100 kilometers so far on the trip. I know it's baby steps, but we're doing pretty good for efficiency. 145, 146 watt hours per kilometer. Pretty decent. We use 14 kilowatt hours already. You know, so we're still on track for getting into Kingston with 30-ish%, and just a quick splash and dash. One quick thing I've noticed with this new software, I'm on 28.2. The new software for autopilot, when you're using Navigator on autopilot, and it puts it wants to do a lane change, but a car is coming up fast the other way in the other lane that it wants to go in. Before, it would cut that vehicle off and cut the car off. Now I think it's utilizing the back camera a lot better, and it's actually braking a little bit, not like hugely braking, because if you're on a highway you don't want to brake too hard, it's a little dangerous, but it slows down a little bit, lets that car pass, so it has the signal on, and then it moves into the lane. So it's not cutting the car off, it's actually aware that the car is coming up behind you really, really fast. So it's a good little improvement. Okay, just coming into our first stop in Kingston. We've got, gonna get in there 31%. We've got another 6 minutes before we get there. If you go to the Better Route Planner, you'll see that we've been doing pretty good. We're gonna just splash and dash for about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And we're back on the road all the way to Cornwall. That's where we're gonna stop for lunch. Okay, we're here in Kingston. We're going to do a little supercharging, a little splash and dash for about 10 minutes, maybe 15. Do some a bio break and stuff like that, stretch our legs, and then get back on the road. Ooh, look at that speed flying up. Look at that, 100. Look at that. Holy crow. There's nobody here, by the way. So we should easily get close to 150, 145. Julie's not interested. She just shut the door. 142, and that just flew up there. It says 10 minutes remaining before we get to our next destination. So let's take a little stretch. Just met a new Model X customer here at the Kingston Supercharger. He just got his car a week ago. It's a Model X 100D. He's loving it. They're also on a road trip just like us, and I was just he's only had it for weeks, so I was just explaining to him the difference between plugging in to A's and B trunks when you first get here. If there's no one else here, how you share the same speed if you plug into someone else that's using the same source trunk. And now he knows. Oh, okay, so we charged up there. We were there a little bit longer. We were there maybe 15. What time is it now? It is 55. So we were there 20 minutes. We met that guy Ken.
We'll be there for 10 minutes.
10, yeah, 10, 15. And then we met Ken, and Ken talked to me for about 5 minutes. He just got his car a week ago, so he's super excited about his car, and rightfully so. Anyone that gets a new Tesla or a Tesla first time, they're giddy about it. He's also coming back from a road trip to Ottawa. Okay, we're back on the road again. We got 75, now it's at 74. We got 75% of charger. We went in there at 31, so we got almost 45% charge in 20 minutes. That's not bad, more than we need. Now we're going to Cornwall, and we're gonna get to Cornwall with 34%. There you have it. Thanks to all my subscribers that used my referral code in the past few months. This supercharging experience that we're going on in Montreal is going to be free. Okay, we're here in Cornwall, a small little town called Cornwall, Ontario. Charger's just over there. I just dropped the family off to the restaurant, and I've got a little bit of a walk, but that's okay. I'm going to go plug in. We're here for about 45 minutes to an hour anyway, so the only thing, this is a nice little charger and stuff like that, but it's a little ways away from the highway. I like the ones that are pretty close off the highway. Okay, we're here, and of course it's empty. So a small little 6 stall, and we've traveled 180 kilometers almost from the Kingston supercharger. We're here at the Cornwall one. Like I said, we're gonna charge. We're at 30%. We need to go to 90% according to a Better Route Planner. So it says charge up to 90%, take about 35 minutes. You know what? I'll set it for 30%, but I mean 90%, but I might adjust it. So that's 90% there. Done. We'll plug in and see what happens. Okay, we're plugged in. Let's see what happens. Starting to charge. It's doing the handshake, communicating with the car and the supercharger, and they're both speaking their own language. Oh, and they're liking what they see, because we're shooting up. Look at the numbers shoot up, folks. This is live. I'm not making this up. This isn't sped up at all. I love how it just shoots up there. Let's see if we can beat the 142 that we had in Kingston. 140. 141. Okay, I'm going to meet up with the family. Just noticed this. Look at this, folks. There is a garbage can at the supercharger. And I don't know if Ramada people had put that in themselves, but whoever put that in, great idea. Just like my video from about a month ago about garbage and superchargers. That is an awesome idea. Okay, folks, now we're back. You know what? We started charging at 30% at 12:47, and now it's 123. We got 92%. So we got over 60% in just, what, maybe 40 minutes? Just under, whatever. Did pretty good. We didn't have to rush. And now from here, it will send us through Montreal, which is perfect. That's the way we want to go. And we'll get to Montreal. We'll get to Mont Tremblant with oh, let me see that again. With 37% charge left. That's plenty. Take us 2.5 hours. We'll get there at 4 p.m. So let's go. This is the last leg of the trip. Okay, folks, we're still going. We are just crossed over into Quebec from Ontario. We are now in Quebec. There's all the Quebec French signs, and we're on the Quebec 201 south.
We're in Quebec.
So, we're in Quebec. We're in Quebec.
Forte.
Bonjour.
That means
Come on.
I speak French.
You speak barely.
I forgot something.
You speak French very well. Sometimes good too. Okay, we're in Montreal, but we're stuck in brutal Montreal traffic. I don't know how you say traffic in French. I guess traffic. Anyways. Yeah, terrible traffic. The weather, the time of day, I guess, 3:15 if this was the GTA, it'd be rush hour traffic, so I'm assuming this is Quebec rush hour traffic. And it was, you know what, and we didn't even see downtown Montreal. I thought maybe we'd be driving through downtown Montreal. We didn't. We just were basically drove by Montreal on the highway, I guess. So now we're coming out of Montreal, and we've got another hour and 15 minutes before we hit Tremblant. We're almost there. Kids are getting a little restless, so we decided to play a little trivia on Mother Frunker's web browser app type of thing. The website that he's got with all the games. We're making good use of it. We're almost there. Mountain, guys.
We're gonna go up it in the gondola too.
Okay, folks, we are here, and you know what? Let's check the kilometers. 233 kilometers since we left the last charging location. I forget what it was called. I don't know why. I'm having a brain fart. Go up to, speaking of brain farts, 900 kilometers, but we had to minus something. Was it 175 or 75? I forget. So whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. So there you go. You know what? It took a little longer than normal. It took probably like 9.5 hours. That construction traffic in Montreal was absolutely brutal. But we're here, MONT TREMBLANT, and we're gonna be here for the next 3 days. We're only like 15 minutes away from the supercharger, so we're gonna go park and unload. The kids and Julie already left.